Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about the topic CO1. Under CO1, we are going to discuss about the introduction about C++, the comparison between procedure programming paradigm and object-oriented paradigm. Then features of object-oriented programming. Functions. Under the function, we are going to discuss about inline and friend functions. Then array of objects, pointers, function pointer, and memory management, class and objects, and constructor, destructor, everything we are going to discuss in CO1. Okay, so today I am going to give some short introduction about C++. I think you know about POP and OOP. Okay, so POP is nothing but procedural programming paradigm. OOP is object oriented programming paradigm. Okay, so first, what is meant by programming paradigm? Programming paradigm is a style or approach to programming. Okay, it defines how the problems are structured, how the solutions are implemented. Okay, there are two major paradigms, that is POP and OOP. Okay, so POP is in POP a program is divided into functions. Execution happens here step by step. Okay, so the characteristics of POM, procedural programming paradigm, is it's a top-down approach. Here the functions are main building blocks. Okay, here the data is often global and shared to everyone. It is less secure. Okay, no data hiding is present in POP. So it is the example for C language and Pascal. If you go for OOP, object oriented programming paradigm, it focuses only on object and classes. Okay, here the program is divided into objects which contains both data and functions. Okay, so the characteristics of OOP is it's a bottom up approach. It provides it empathizes data security, uses real world modeling. Okay, example for this object oriented programming is languages are C++, Java and Python. Okay, so main comparison of OOP and POP is it provides data security, OOP. Okay, so more secure in if you use object oriented programming languages. Okay, here the language which I have syntax which I have used for C program is you already know that the header file for C programming is #include standard.io.h. Inside the main we have used printf and scanf statement. Printf for output, scanf we used for getting input from the user. So similarity between C and C++ program is here the header file is iostream, and using namespace standard. Okay, using namespace standard. Inside the main function we have used cout and cin. Okay, here using namespace standard is a container which holds the identifiers, example variables, function, classes, everything. Okay, to avoid the name conflicts, we call it as a container. Okay, this is the simple example program which have used to print your name. Okay, so if I want to print my name in C++, I have written my name inside the printf function. So here I have used cout to write my name. Okay, so any name within double quotes. Here the left shift and right shift operator used to get the input and output. Okay, cout and cin. One more example, add two integers. If I want to add two integers in C, I used three variables integer format. So printf and scanf. Inside the printf I have written enter two integers. In scanf I am getting input from the user using ampersand symbol. After that I'm adding that to integer and store it in another variable. Finally I'm printing sum. Okay, so if you go for C++, the same variable name, everything is same, but only the difference is here I have used cout and cin. Okay, that's the difference. To go for C++ programming, C++ is a general purpose programming language. It was developed as an enhancement of C languages, include object-oriented programming. It is an imperative and compiled language. Okay, it is developed by Pajarni Stroutstep at Bell's laboratory in the year 1980s. Okay, so the main difference is C and C++ is data is less secured. Here we are using modifiers for class members to make it accessible for outside users. Okay, so operator overloading is not possible in a C, so it is possible in a C++. Here the programs divided into procedures and modules. Here the programs divided into functions and classes. Okay, it does not support features of namespace, but in C++ it supports namespace. Exception handling is not easy in C, but it is easy in C++ because we are using try and catch block. Okay, it not support inheritance. C it does not support inheritance. In C++ it supports inheritance. Okay, so generally we can say it is the extension of C. Have some features of it has some features of C as well as OOPS. Okay, C++ is a middle level language. It converts the code into machine level code by using drivers and kernels, low level and even high level applications. Okay, this is the structure of C++ program. First one is a documentation section, next link section, then definition section, global declaration section, function definition section and main section. Okay, so this is the structure. Documentation section, you already know about this documentation section. It can also used to write the purpose of program. It is used to write the purpose of the program. Link section contain two parts. One is definition and another one is global declaration. Definition section is used to declare some constant and assign them some value. Global declaration is the variable that class defines definitions which are going to be used in the program declare to make it global. Okay, by using scope resolution variable declared in this section, you can access the entire thing. Okay, next one is main function. Main function tells the compiler where we have to start our execution. Okay, this is the simple structure. This is called documentation section. We already know that now. So documentation section, here you have mentioned this is where it is. Header file using namespace. This is class declaration. This is global declaration. This is main function. Okay. Simple scenarios and examples were given to work out. Go through this. Next, let us see the features of object-oriented programming. It provides, it supports reusability, recursion, portability, and it provides encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, and dynamic binding, message passing, everything. Okay, we will discuss next class.